Hello guys, I welcome you all to the first lesson of this masterclass. So among the contents of what I promise to teach you here in this masterclass, firstly we have how to create a professional textbook app, or we can otherwise call it an ebook app, and that's what I will be showing you today in this video. So let's begin. This will be the name of our app. Then let's select an icon. Okay, so here we have project name will be Study of Prophet. So now let's continue to create our app. So while we're creating this app is going to be having three categories of pages, where the first page will be the welcome page, and the second page will be the content page, where we'll be having all the chapters of the book, and lastly the third category of pages will contain all the contents in each of the chapters. So we are going to begin, and we use this main page to be our welcome page. So before I start bringing in anything, I would like to remove the toolbar and the status bar of this page, as it will be our welcome page. So now I'll be bringing in a linear V, set the width to match parents, remove the padding, then let's bring in an image view. So before that, we'll need to make the graffiti of our linear to center horizontal, center vertical, so that we'll be having our image in the center. So now let's select an image. So I'm already having my image here to the collection, so I need to import it. So I already have it here. Now let me go ahead and select the image. Wow, this is the image here already. So let me just make the scale here to center crop. Okay, so now I have the image here, and the next thing is to go to the event tab and tell the page what we want it to do. So firstly, we'll need to create a timer component, because we need to count timer. Then we'll bring in this timer block. So then again we need to create an intent component. So we need an intent component because we'll need to move from this page to another page, which will be our content page. So start activity and also finish activity. Here select the timer, intent, then the page will be moving to, okay, here intent. So the page will be moving to here is the content page. So we need to go and create our content page. So let's create a new page. So this page should be content page. So let's remove the toolbar and leave the status bar as it is. So now already have content page, and let's go back to this event tab and select the content page. So okay, we need to set the time. Let's just make it 4000 milliseconds. So 4 seconds is okay. So now after 4 seconds, after counting 4 seconds on this page, it's going to take us to our content page. So we are done with this welcome page, and let's move on to the second category, which is the content page. So now in this content page, now will be bringing in a linear V, which will be our foreground, and this linear V, this linear V will contain a linear H, which will be our footer, our header. Also in this page, like what I mean is that in this page we'll be having a header, the body, and also the footer. So this header will contain our title, the name of the app, and then in this case we'll be having a scroll V, which will be where we'll be having the content list. Let's make the height to 100 parent so that we'll be having our footer here, linear H. So let's bring back this. So now that our footer is disappeared, let's make the weight of this scroll V to 1 so that we can have our footer back. Excuse me. So now we need to bring this the width to match parents. Then also let's make the margin, the bottom, to 5. Okay, so that we can have space in between the body and the footer. So in this body we'll be having, let's make the padding, set the padding to 0. Then we'll be bringing in a linear V as well, match parents, height already is match parent, padding to 0. Okay, so now now as I've said, the header will be having our title, while the body will be having the list of our content, and lastly this footer will be having our ads, our AdMob ads, where we'll be showing our ads. So as I told you before, I'll also be showing you how to monetize your Sketchware app with AdMob. So this space will be the space where we put in our advert. So let's continue. Here, set the padding to 0, and then let's make the background brown, this second to the last brown. Then okay, let's bring in the text view that will show our title, but before that let me centralize this. Okay, then let's set the title, which will be the biography of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Save. So I will need to increase the size to 16. Then the text style to be the italic, and the text color should be white. Okay, we are good with, we are okay with this header. So the next thing is to move to our content page. So here also let's make the color to brown. Okay, so this footer color should be white. Okay, this brown, let me change the brown to this. Alright, now let me quickly bring your attention to the the sample of application, the sample of my app that I'll be showing you. So this is exactly what we'll be having, and in this content page now we have up to 28 items here. So let's go back and start bringing them in. So we'll be using a linear V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now this linear V has already full this place, so we need a space to insert the remaining ones. So we'll be making, I will say, the margin of one of it, let's say the bottom to maybe 10, okay, so that it will give us space where we'll be having the remaining ones. So let me increase this margin to, let's say, 50, okay, so that we can have enough space. Alright, let's start bringing them in. Alright, let me just change the color of this linear, of this background, so that we can see exactly what we are doing. Let's make it white for now. Okay, so this is the space we have here. Linear H should always come in here. Let me make this margin, let me include it all to 50, so we can see exactly what we are doing. Okay, now yes, we can continue with this. Okay, so now let's count what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So now I have the 28, and let's return this margin, everything back to 0. Okay, so before we return the margin, let me quickly bring back the background color. So let me set it back to 50, so I can have access to the background. And then let me bring out the background to brown. Okay, so we can now bring this back to 0. So now we have the linear view where we'll be inserting our contents. So I'm going to advise you, you can see now we have a lot of linears here. Can you see? We have a lot of linears here, and all of them really means a lot to us. So in order not to be confused, as I always advise, you need to name each of these layouts, so that whenever you need them, you should not be confused in choosing the wrong one. So let me quickly be doing that. I will need to just quickly show you and not to confuse you also. Let's take one of these. Let's make the margin of one of these to 50, so we can have access to the background. So the background is our linear 4, so let's make the name so background. This is our linear 2, that's our header. And here we have, let me just make it our ads. Now that we have named all of this, okay. So now, without wasting much time, we have already named this as our header, we have named the background and also the footer. So let's bring in here we'll be having a text view. Okay, so for this text view, each of these linear will contain text, and each text view each. So we'll be making these linears, their padding will be need to remove all of the padding to 0. Need to remove everything, all of the padding to 0. So you make sure you do all of that. All of this process is somehow stressful, but I bet you it's really worth it in order to have the good result that you need. So I'll be stopping this video for a while to quickly remove all of this padding, then we'll continue. So now I've been able to remove all the padding for this linear, for this layout. So something just came up to my mind now that let me just remove all of this layout to remain, instead of making this video too long. So I decided to delete all of this layout to make it just 10 instead of 28. So the idea is just that whatever we do with whatever step we take in doing all of these 10 pages is exactly the same thing you have to do for the remaining pages. So I'm just doing this in order to not make this video too long. So let me just quickly delete all of this linear to make it remain just 10 so that we can work on it very fast. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And still remove anyone. Alright. But yet, let me add more of it so that it can contain all of these linear, so that I'll be able to scroll and I'll be able to show you exactly, in order to I'll be able to show you that the app will be able to scroll this content, the ones that disappeared. So let me just make it 15 now. Set this margin to 50 as we did earlier. So bringing in this okay. You see that now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, let me add 1 to it. So, and let's remove the padding margin of this one to 0. Okay, so now yes, we can scroll here. So now let's continue to add our text views. Text view. So now we have already bring in our text view here. So the next thing is to make this text view, we need to just name them and input all of this list here to them. So I'll be stopping this video here and continue the remaining step in the next video. So see you in the